What's up, folks? I'm Stellaris Prime, and today is the long-awaited collection tour. There's a lot to get to, so let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and check it out. But before we begin, I just want to let you know I'm trying to hit 15,000 subscribers, so if you're interested in a super awesome giveaway that I will be announcing once I hit 15K, definitely subscribe if you want a chance to be in that giveaway. But now, let's start out with the tour. So first up, and as always first up, we have the couch. We have now swapped the blanket to a softer blanket with wolves, I guess. And I don't know why the pillows are messed up, but yeah, that's what we got. It's very comfy, it works. But what's new is this shelf. This is brand new. I don't remember having it here with the last collection tour. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that this wasn't here and definitely not in this format. So starting up top is the MPM shelf. And I don't know if there's any new additions. If there were to be one, it would be Drift here, but I think he has been here the whole time. We just moved them from that shelf to this shelf. But for now, this shelf still remains to be awesome. I'm definitely interested in getting that Unique Toys Springer and that Byway, oh my gosh, what's his name? Not Swoop, Strafe, that's his name. Definitely getting that Byway Strafe. And yeah, so already a cool shelf, but definitely have a few more figures to really round it out. Then moving to the shelf that has definitely grown the most and has kind of fueled my new kind of turning point of my collecting. So this is my masterpiece shelf. Definitely has grown and still has some more room to grow. We got some newer stuff here like that Fans Toys Galvatron. Definitely some of the Datsuns. Definitely a lot of pieces new. Megatron is probably new. Some third-party stuff is in here as well. So a lot of really cool stuff that is here, and I love all of this. Oh yeah, and I got this MMC Cliff Jumper and Bumper here. So very, very cool figures here. And of course, Steve is here because, I mean, he's a masterpiece in himself. Then moving down to something I know is new is the animated collection. Obviously, I made it my goal to collect every single animated mold of every main cast character. So I'm obviously not going to get all the Seekers. One is enough, and even that one is way more than enough because that figure is terrible. I would never get more than one. And capping the collection off is Blackout. I'm still working on his little project. And once we hit 15K, I definitely want to do a video going through each and every one of those. I know I've talked about it before, but I also got this Cliff Jumper. He's the last one I needed. I guess the Auto Trooper could be counted as well, but I wouldn't really count that one. As far as it stands, these are some of my favorite mainline figures. It was an absolute blast trying to collect every one of these, and a bit of a pain and very expensive. But in the end, it was all worth it, tracking down each one of these and not paying too much. Again, meh. It was really fun to get each new one and mess with it and sort of see what each new figure had to offer. And a collection that will also soon be complete is my Transformers Prime collection. I'm only missing the Transformers Prime Skyquake, which I'll be getting soon. And of course, Transformers Prime Unicron. I'm not counting the Predacons because those are all their own sort of thing. And I actually do have a few separate characters that did not appear on the show, but I still like their figures, like Thundertron, Cup, Rumble. Love those figures. A lot of people said, Stellaris, why don't you get the leader class version? I'm happy with the Voyager, so I'm going to stick with the Voyager. But outside of that, I really, really love this shelf. I was so proud of myself getting that Ratchet for $20 complete. That was awesome. Such a great find. So again, really, really happy with this shelf. Some of my favorite figures are on this shelf. Just so nice. Love each and every one of these. But of course, moving to the main display, I actually haven't dusted these, so they might be a little dusty. Yeah, they're a little dusty. So we're gonna try to ignore the dust and admire the figures. But moving down from these guys, again, just so cool, I love these guys, is my Energon Decepticons. I have Scorponok here, who is missing his visor, Megatron, Shock Blast, Demolisher, and of course, Mini Energon Megatron. Then moving down is my Cybertron Deluxes. You're going to hear the word Cybertron a lot here pretty soon, so just get used to it. I love this downshift figure. Seriously, such an underrated figure. Same thing with Crosswise here. Snarl's cool too, but I like these two a lot more. Oh, look, more Cybertron figures. Vector's shoulder pad is Ah, he is loose. I gotta fix that again. But we do have Cannonball, who is awesome. I love Cannonball. And I love this guy. Gosh, what's your name? I don't remember. Maybe I'll remember once we look at more Cybertron figures. I got Scattershot at TFCon for, I think, $15, which is awesome. Obviously, Excellion is here. So cool. I like this one a lot more than this one. This GTS Override deco is just gorgeous. And more Cybertron figures is a lot of Cybertron figures. It's ridiculous, but I love them. I still want to get Mudflap. I think Mudflap, and there might be a few more that I want to get, but I'm kind of finishing up there. Oh, nope, we are not actually finished with Cybertron because apparently we have more. Unicron is such a good figure. Jetfire Sideways is so cool. Not sure why Thundercracker's down here. He must have fallen from his spot up here, but there he is. We also have RAD 2001 Prime's trailer with this. Need to fix that. That's pretty bad. Oh, speaking of pretty bad, yeah. So these are my sort of older RID things. And then over here are my newer RID things. I did fix the paint slightly on Scourge here, so it looks a little cleaner. 0.5. But that Skybite figure is really, really cool. I like it a lot. Speaking of modern updates or more Cybertron figures, I need to get that DNA design upgrade kit for Vector Prime. The toy hacks for this Cannonball is just absolutely gorgeous. This figure is mid. This figure's cool. That figure's alright. Now to some Armada figures. This is where it's at, man. These are some awesome toys. I love that Red Alert. Tidal Wave is amazing. I need to mess with him more. It's probably, it's kind of hard to. But, yeah, Tidal Wave is awesome. Starscream's awesome. Got these all for great deals. Then Ruination. Count the Bruticus. This is Bruticus number 1, by the way. So, I count this more as a Bruticus. You might not, but we're going to count this as Bruticus number 1, so definitely keep track of that. Then moving up is my Armada Galvatron shelf. Why is it just Galvatron? I don't know, but they're both here, and they're both gorgeous. This was a grail of mine forever, and I was finally able to get it. I absolutely adore this thing. It is just amazing. Such a fun playset. Then sort of my mini-con shelf, plus some other leftover Armada figures. Old and newish. I guess this is kind of old now. That makes me feel old. He fell. Demolisher's awesome. The fact that this is Smokescreen is hilarious. And the Starscream is missing a wing. Then my Armada shelf. Again. So we have this Sideswipe kitted out with that Go Better Studios upgrade kit, which is so good. Obviously the big Commander class. And yeah, I have all of them so far. Outside of repaints. So these are great. And then finally, the more Unicron trilogy, the better. Got that Naval Commander there. Cliff Jumper is awesome. And that's Bruticus number 2. So keep track in your head. That's Bruticus number 2. And yeah, just a lot of really cool figures. Then moving down to a shelf that has gotten quite the renovation over the past, I don't know, a few months. Such cool figures here. I got Battle Trap finally. He's out of focus. There we go. We got Slug Slinger. We got the rest of the Headmasters. And we even got this cool Super 7 Quintesson. That is so cool. It doesn't scale the best, but it definitely fills that slot pretty well. And these are just some knockoffs of the 86 Na. You get 3 of them. They're pretty good. And then this space back here is going to be reserved for him down there. There he is. He's amazing, but I just didn't put him up there yet. And you'll know that for reasons that you will see a bit later. Moving down to this shelf, which has also gotten quite the renovation. This is my G1 Decepticon Season 1 and 2. So that's 3 and 4. This is 1 and 2. Makes sense? Cool. So I actually swapped my Legacy Blitzwing with the Takara Deco. And what a great decision that is. Soundwave's falling. And Rat-Bat's down there. And Soundwave's falling again. Stand. Stay. Just an absolutely gorgeous deco on this Blitzwing. Takara knocked it out of the park with this Dramatic Capture Series pack. And then speaking of Dramatic Capture Series, we also have Astro Train here. He is also really, really nice. I got these because I just didn't want to get the 86 counterparts. But speaking of 86 counterparts, oh yeah, man. 86 Megatron, upgraded fusion cannon, Energon, flail, not a mace. That's what the helpful commenters told me. Got 86 Devastator here. What a presence. What a just a huge, hefty, awesome looking combiner. Absolutely love it. Poor Bruticus, which is Bruticus number 3. He's looking a little tiny, especially compared to Metroplex, Menasor, who has this awesome height boosting upgrade kit, making him feel even bigger and more awesome. Then continuing down is these two combiners here. He's holding the Legends class Skywarp with his laser fork, of course. And this Superion is not that great. I would not recommend it, but it's the Jujang Skysoar. But yeah, in terms of presence, both of these guys are awesome. Love them. And I definitely want to upgrade to the Zeta Toys eventually. But for now, this guy works okay. A lot of people talk about Predaking needing a new set. I think this one works just fine for me. That's why I'd rather have other new combiners, because this one works well for me. But I think a lot of people kind of hate on this guy a little too much. Definitely an awesome set. Then moving down to another shelf that has gotten quite the, I guess, revamp. We got 86 Springer there. We got 86 Perceptor, the new one with the cassettes. We got Flywheels, but blue. We got more Headmasters here. We have DevCon and him, Twinferno. Come on, man. That is an awesome figure, awesome design. And I think that's about it for the changes. But a lot of really, really cool stuff here. This is, again, one of my favorite shelves now. So many solid figures you have here to choose from. But moving down is my Bumblebee Movie Decepticons shelf. This shelf has been kind of barren because I kind of bring figures in and out for customs. But for now, this is kind of the main cast. Of course, you have Megatron here in the center. He's equipped with this awesome looking upgrade kit. Then over here is kind of the custom corner. So you have my custom Knockout, my custom Nightbird, and my custom Shadow Striker. And don't forget about this custom 6-shot in the back. He is awesome. Then of course you have Shockwave, the Seekers, and Blitzwing, along with the two villains from Bumblebee Movie. Just, these are such awesome figures here. So cool. Then moving our way up, we have the Kingdom Arc, who I need to get another for because I want to make an awesome custom out of it. And then the Legends class, or I guess core class figures here. Need to get Ironhide because I think that deco looks really cool. But yeah, these look cool. And back to more Bumblebee Movie here. A lot of customs, a lot of generations, which I actually find that work really well in this aesthetic, like Warpath, Inferno back there. Who else? That my custom Drift there, who looks really cool. A lot of really nice figures here. Custom Hound, custom Cliff Jumper, custom Hoist, custom Springer back there, custom Cup, Ultra Magnus. A lot of customs here. And we're back in 0.5. But I'm really, really happy with how this shelf looks. That Optimus in the middle, the Cyber Era. No, this is the Lucky Cat Voyager Scale Optimus. That is such a cool figure. But coming down to the centerpiece of my shelf, or I guess my entire collection, we have now moved Omega Supreme, which was my holy grail. He is now here. He looks so, so dope. You can, excuse me, Ratchet. If you get this Ratchet reference, you're awesome. Tell me if you know it down in the comments. But you can, oh, and Ratchet died. But you can actually turn on these eyes and, and you can flip these up. That's like, come on. Then Omega came with this dude. I don't know his name. Let me know if you know, because I don't. Back there is my signed copy of the stunt driver and stunt director of the Michael Bay films. Was so nice meeting them back in Orlando 2023. So very, very cool. Moving down to a newer shelf here. This is my Age of the Primes / Age of Custom Primes / TF1. So we have the Age of the Primes, all of them so far. I'm only missing Micronus at the moment. I just need to find one. Then I have custom primes like Prima, Megatronus. I need to make another Zeta because I sold my current one. And of course, TF1 stuff looking awesome, along with the Quintesson Lucky Hound. I don't know if people consider Nova Prime, but I do, I guess, so he's here as well. Moving down is a shelf that hasn't changed at all since you last saw it. It is the Beast Wars shelf, but if you haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like. Obviously, Magmatron is absolutely massive, just like this one meme I know. Lots of cool figures here. I'd love to get that Takara version of that Leo Convoy, but I think that one is fun enough. Really, really cool figures here, though. I love messing with some of these. Again, Magmatron, Jack and Megs, Tiger Hawk, Leo Convoy, just to name a few. But let's move down to another Bruticus, or I guess a team that I'm trying to complete. This is the Magic Square shelf. This is not going to stay here for long once they decide to make Blastoff, dadgummit. Also, Shockwave's here. He's standing on the Bruticus armor just because he's here. I would highly, highly recommend this set, as it is easily some of the best figures I own. So, so cool. I absolutely just adore these so much. Again, the Combaticons, if you couldn't tell already, I think we're on, what, 1, 2, 3. We're on number 4 by now. If you couldn't tell, Onslaught is actually my favorite Decepticon outside of Megatron. And of course, Bruticus is my favorite combiner set. Of course, I had to get the best versions of that team. And hopefully they decide to make their Blastoff, because that would be nice to, you know, complete the set. But these won't stay here, which means this shelf will open up for future things. But what isn't moving anytime soon is this Devastator. I swear I get comments all the time saying, Stellaris, compare this with Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. As if I were to ever move this thing. It was a hassle enough to get it here. Also, this custom sign, which is pretty cool, even though I think it might be spelled right. Although this sign is spelled with one R. It changes, or it's both. I don't know. If you didn't notice, then that's good. But Devastator is an amazing looking piece outside of all of the things that I don't like about it. Meaning, I don't like messing with it. Meaning, the combined mode is really hard to mess with, which is why I never touch it. Stop asking me to do this for size comparisons. But it is a cool set with a lot of cool figures in it. Speaking of cool figures, the Bayverse shelf. Only a few new additions here, like the Dark of the Moon Megatron and the Nitro Zeus, KSI Widow, Hatchet might be new, probably not. But yeah, he's trash. Then the Bayverse Autobots, who I know is new. Leadfoot, finally completed that set, baby. Let's go. And then we have Squeaks, who is honestly one of my favorites on this shelf. Is that crazy to say? Maybe Cogman. We got the new Optimus here, but outside of that, nothing is really new. Oh, I guess we got these, the sisters as well. This shelf is actually pretty complete for me. I don't really think I'm missing anyone. I got the twins. I got all the Knight characters. I think I have basically everyone. But yeah, you can get a good look if this is your first time seeing them. A lot of cool stuff here. Moving down. Oh, wouldn't you know it, it's another Bruticus. This is definitely new. So I took my Jinbao Bruticus, and there was actually an upgrade kit online for it. So I 3D printed it, and yay, it's fully movable. It actually works with it. So I painted it up a little bit, did a brown, kept the normal pink. It doesn't match super well with this pink, but it works well enough. Then obviously you have the Bruticus head, and that looks so much cooler. Definitely going to work even better for me for now, until Magic Square decides to actually finish the job. That's number 5, and number 6 is the Age of the Primes. That's right, another Bruticus I'm going to collect. Hopefully, they decide to, you know, not take years and years and years, but they've been doing better. Then the Demon Knight Defensor, it's fine. It's a $100 big combiner. It's about as good as you would expect it to be. Moving down is my most popular shelf, still with like 30-something thousand views, maybe more, I can't remember. Stuff has fallen. I don't care enough to pick them back up. So this is what you get. Nothing new has changed here. I guess, no, I did get Double Punch. So he's here. But outside of that, nothing's new. If you want a better look of this, go check out my popular video. Literally just click most popular. It will be there. Moving down is another newish shelf. It's also kind of temporary because I think I can fit it into a smaller shelf. But this is my movie stuff. Definitely want to collect a few more things. If you have any good recommendations for some movie stuff that I can get. I got some of the rare stuff like Lockdown, Mind Wipe, Deep Dive, what is your name? Highbrow, Terror Dive, and Bludgeon. These are all awesome figures, so I'd love to get more. So let me know if there's any ones that you think I should get. Moving up once more, we have the Power of the Primes Volcanicus with his upgrade kit. His thighs are off because I've already put him up here and I'm not messing with this thing again. Sorry. It's just such a pain in the butt to mess with this thing. Like, everything falls apart. Nothing feels good. It's just a pain. But I'll tell you the opposite of a pain is this thing. This thing is just such a joy to mess with. Everything is smooth, amazing. The TFCon Toronto exclusive, Eris Lunacite. Such a cool looking figure. Love it. Also, Galvatrons, my custom Galvatron here. If you want a tutorial on how to make your own customs, definitely go check that video out. My Jimbao Megatron, DX9 Mini Double Dealer, and a knockoff of the DX9 Mini Cyclonus. Moving down is the Origins shelf. Siege Prime, Origins 3. So, about the same here. Cool figures though. Then G1 stuff. Probably the same since last time, but really cool figures. Love the toy hacks for this Optimus. Beachcomber's cool. Defensor, obviously, love that. And I love Optimus, so I have a little small shelf dedicated to him. If I ever get more Optimi, I will definitely keep them here. But as for now, these are the only Optimi I have that don't really go anywhere else. So of course they get their own shelf because it's the GOAT. Moving down is my newer animated stuff. So if you can see back there, it's Motormaster and Optimus. And then you have Titans Return Blur, which is here because he kind of looks animated. We have all the other animated figures so far, so definitely not going to miss out on any of them except for Retgar because he looks trash. And then down here is Classics Magnus. He has nowhere else to go, so he just resides alone. Then a newer shelf here is my kind of Japanese shelf. Still looking for some figures to add on to here, so if you have any recommendations, please tell me because this shelf feels so empty right now. But it can't feel that empty because there's two huge Titans here. Black Zarak, Fortress Maximus, who is definitely new. $100 on eBay, bro. Like, that was such a deal. He's holding the HasLab Prime Sword. And we also have a Combiner Wars Power Master Optimus with this 3D printed AliExpress kit. It's an okay kit at best, but it looks pretty good. I have an MP Super Jinrai on the way, so that will definitely look good. Dino King and Metal Hawk are also here to accompany him. It's actually a solid display, all things considered, with my LED sign there. But yeah. Then another shelf here, illuminated by these awesome red LED lights. We have Superion, who I still have yet to complete, but I'm sure that will change sometime soon. We have some other Chug figures here. I don't believe there's anything new here, unless a new G1 Minibot has appeared and I did not know it. But I think everything here has stayed relatively the same. Moving down is another shelf that has grown immensely. My IDW generation shelf. Got Blaster, Combiner Wars Magnus, Roadbuster, Cup, G2, Optimus, Top Spin. You know, the Friendship 2-pack, this huge Nova Prime, Sky Shadow, this custom Turmoil, who I always forget I own, but he looks really good. Just so many toys here, man. So many awesome toys, too. Like some exclusive Takaras, like this Rat Bat or that Straxus. Just really nice figures. I need to fix it up. Stuff's like falling over, but it's fine for now. Then finally moving down for the last big shelf. This is my gamer shelf. Finally got this Takara Air Raid. This was the last one I needed. Everything else I'm kind of happy with. I don't think I need any of the Seekers. I'm fine enough with just Starscream. Everything else is awesome. Also have that Takara Magnus G2 Bruticus, which, again, what is that? Bruticus number 7? Bruticus number 7. And he has this awesome upgrade kit along with these two customized figures. Let me know if you want me to customize the rest of these in the comments. We're going to kind of quick through these here. So we got the Rescue Bots here. I got this Chase from the Lost Prime. Thank you, the Lost Prime. Got this Medics from Nexus Unicronus. Thank you, Nexus. And this Heatwave here is awesome. This is the remains of this. This is just a MP scale Nemesis packs. Also from Nexus Unicronus was this awesome custom of my character, Stellaris Prime. The way I have it is, however you think Stellaris Prime looks, you make it. You be creative. So they also did this awesome looking art. And then a very nice note on the back. So I really appreciate that. And then the previously mentioned Rodimus Unicronus. So cool. Can't wait to get his upgrade kit and toy hacks. More movie stuff. A lot of older movie stuff here along with these guys. Then we have the Nemesis. Such an awesome Titan. I can't believe people didn't want this when it came out. Went on sale. And then now it's super expensive. So definitely a must have. I need to get Star Convoy eventually. Then we have this awesome art here. Such nice art. I love it. I love how it kind of mostly perfectly fits in here. Then my final Bruticus. I know, only 7. Soon to be, wait no, this is 8. Only 8. Too bad. And then we have some core classes to kind of scale with it. But yeah, it's my custom Bruticus. Loved throwing this one together. It looks awesome. Then my holy-ish grail, King Poseidon. Oh my gosh, such a cool looking combiner. Definitely my favorite design. Bruticus is my favorite combiner. This is my favorite combiner design, for sure. Then a newly acquired Slammer to go with 6-gun and... forgot your name. Scamper, that's your name. And obviously Metroplex. Gosh, that's so cool. This is my desk. I was eating some Cheez-Its. Yeah, got a new mic since probably last time. Soundboard, Stream Deck. It's just, you know, I also have this cool mouse pad. It's pretty cool. Then the HasLab is here. Used to have Fortress Maximus behind them until I moved him over here. But yeah, this is such a cool display. Love this HasLab. Definitely, probably my favorite Chug thing I've gotten this year, if you want to count HasLab as Chug. If not, one of my favorite things I've gotten this year. And then lastly, Trypticon. So menacing, so huge. Some Star Wars stuff here too. Brunt's here. Full Tilt is also here. Such an awesome Titan, man. So cool. And then we hit the studio. This is where all the magic happens. It's quite messy right now. But I wanted to bring your attention here because this is a sort of temporary shelf that I'm having here. So this is the Monocrat Mega Tank, which is such an awesome piece. It's literally just Dwarfs Optimus, but I love it. So cool. Just a menacing piece. This Optimus is so cool because check this out. He's got like LED gimmicks for days, man. Like days. But this is the Cyber Era Optimus. And then this upscale, I think it's Black Mamba Bumblebee. And my Frank Walker signed Megatron. So this is definitely an awesome part of the collection. Temporary, but awesome. Then over here is my sealed Takara, I think this is Kickback. And then another sealed figure here. This is a BotCon exclusive. This is a customizing class version of Strika. Then I have an Army of Ironhide and a bunch of figures here that have yet to be customized. And then some cool art that I got at TFCon Toronto. And some cool art I also got over here. And this is the customizing station as it stands right now. Very messy. Sorry that you had to see it this way, but it's there. Then, of course, scattered amongst everywhere, it's just a bunch of boxes and junk that I still need to clean up, but I didn't have enough time to do this. But, hey, you got to see it anyway. And those are my last two remaining inbox figures that I've had. That one inbox for like a year and a half, and this one since Christmas. These are figures for customs. I just haven't opened them yet. Oh, yeah, and then Universe Onslaught's just randomly here. I don't know why. He's just kind of stayed here. Sorry, buddy. But there you have it. That is basically all of my collection. Maybe there's a little more that I missed. Maybe I missed talking about this poster on my wall. But outside of that, this is a lot. I'm very blessed, very grateful to have it. So thank you to all of you for watching and supporting my videos. It means a lot. So hopefully we can do another one of these relatively soon. I didn't mean for it to be this long. I like to have all my figures unboxed so that I can show off everything that I have. But I know that it's kind of hard to do that. So let me know if you like these collection tours. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you want a chance to enter in that 15K giveaway. That's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.